Yes, guys, we are finally back. We finally made it to the second reaction video I've dropped on this YouTube platform. Welcome to this Mystelics Reacts channel, brothers and sisters. I don't know if it's the previous one. At the end of the video, I indicated it was the Mystelics Reaction, guys. I'm not sure if I did that, but definitely check out the previous one on the BrBpTV YouTube platform. That link will be the first comment in the comment box below, guys. But welcome to every single one of you guys. I do appreciate every single one of you guys for tuning into these vibrations. And of course, guys, don't forget to do what? Click the like button, brothers and sisters. Click the like button, of course, helping the algorithm to push the video further and further out there. And of course, brothers and sisters, don't forget to do what? Subscribe if you're not done so, brothers and sisters. Subscribe so you'll be notified when I drop my videos right there. And then every time I drop, you'll be notified. And of course, you click subscribe, click the bell, and then click all. So you, of course, get all the vibrations when it tend to happen. So you won't say, Mystelics, I don't see your videos. You know, subscribe, click all, brothers and sisters. And of course, when you subscribe, help this here channel to grow further and further in that regard right there. Anyways, brothers and sisters, without further ado, let us get into the vibrations for today. Of course, I saw this video which was rather interesting, brothers and sisters, and this seems to be AI generated of an individual utilizing scary clothes and stuff to put it on somebody else and the motion and everything like that to indicate that Scared is happy with the people. I guess this is, you know, it reminds me of elections. You know, Scared is just constantly screwing up the place, and people are just, you know, happy about it. You know, so that is an interesting one right there. But hey, I have to kudos to the individuals who made this stuff. I think AI played a huge part in it, which I indicated yesterday, brothers and sisters, talking about mankind think they're getting smarter because they're making robots and machines smarter than them. That's very interesting. But you know, kudos to the individuals that put this stuff together. I don't think when it comes down to Dominica, that's a good thing, you know. But hey, c'est la vie in that regard, right there. As this reminds me of this, it has been indicated right there. Well, this seems to be that person was not that AI fancy, because we could clearly see there's an edit in there. But this has definitely happened in Dominica when it comes on to the credit system for Dominica. No credit until Scared pay the NEP workers right there. So hey, c'est la vie in that regard. Of course, when it comes down to LPOs, we've heard businesses don't give LPOs to the government anymore because the government apparently hasn't cleared their debts, or the government takes a long time to pay their debts when it comes down to the situation. So they are literally stopping the government from coming with LPOs to get stuff for free, so to speak, or, you know, buy now, pay later kind of vibes right there. A lot of people are not into that. People have bills to pay, and they say, no, come with your cash. Come with the cash so we can get paid. So while he's enjoying himself, brothers and sisters, come with your cash. That is the indication right there. Anyways, brothers and sisters, moving along in that regard, I remember when I showed you guys this video right there. Trucks, you know, they don't seem to want to cover their stuff. There's a lot of dust and things flying out, mashing up your louvers bit by bit, your windows, brothers and sisters. Or, like I indicated before, this individual probably thought it was a good idea for him to have this stuff, maybe trying to block the potholes that are on the road with the tariff that is falling down right there. However, this might be minor, brothers and sisters, and you say that's not much, brothers and sisters. But what about actual videos and stuff of sitting? I tell you, this when I saw this for the first time, it scared me as a biker, because if you're riding as a biker, brothers and sisters, and Tarish, I think this is probably the airport road, or the trucks, the trucks, they tend to use these roads, and they themselves apparently don't cover the back of their stuff, and they drop a set of debris. Now, brothers and sisters, imagine 30 trucks passing just like this, just dropping debris. Is gonna end up like this, brothers and sisters. And of course, this can cause a lot of accidents, even deaths, depending on the kind of speed limit that you are going in that regard right there. This is a photo of it. Gravel's on the ground, brothers and sisters. Serious gravel is on the ground, and this can be very dangerous, especially around or corner. I think the individuals in charge of this need to stop their dirty ways and start paying attention to these things. It kind of reminds me of when where it was now, was it Wesley individuals or Marigot individuals who were complaining about the water, you know, trucks passing and mashing up pipes, and you know, it seems like the people just don't care at all. They just pass, they fix the pipe, the truck pass again, mash up. Brothers and sisters, for your own safety, this is not just for my safety, but for your own safety as well, brothers and sisters, this needs to stop. Do you think this needs to stop? I think it needs to stop here, because I think this is quite dangerous. In case your eyes not seeing properly, brothers and sisters, let me zoom in for you. You see this kind of things there? And this is a two-way lane road, brothers and sisters. A two-lane road. One going up, one going down, brothers and sisters. If you decide to passing outside because you want to avoid this and somebody come in and they pull their brakes, they're going to be dragging and bam, they hit you. If you decide to come in there and you're making a turn and you decide to drag and the person come in there and they bam, it's a double problems, brothers and sisters. Double worry right there. I think we need to pay attention to these kind of things. You know? Come on, man. And if you're a rider, it's even worse for you. Because gravel is a rider's worst enemy. I can tell you that. You see vehicles passing, brothers and sisters, with all this thing. I mean, come on. Somebody needs to do something about this. Why can't somebody do something about this? This information needs to go out there and tell folks, hey, cover your tariff. Or you cannot be taking too much tariff that then you're not repaving the road. The road paved already. Why are you trying to put debris on top of the paved road? Make it make sense for me, please, brothers and sisters. Make it make sense. So please be careful on the road, brothers and sisters. The people who did this apparently don't seem to care at all. And of course, this can be very dangerous in times of thing. I don't think this is Dominica, but this is rather interesting, brothers and sisters. Be mindful of the intersections. And speaking about bikers, it's also vital that we pay attention. Bikers, you yourself need to be responsible in the fact. You seen the vehicle slow. I don't understand these things. You seen the vehicle slow down. Well, in the, you know, think now. The vehicle slowing down. Maybe I should slow down too. No, you want to roll ahead and then you become you like a ninja turtle. You just go above. You somersaulting over the vehicle. You know, I think the individual is okay, guys. He's okay. You can see him moving and stuff there. But I think all this could have been avoided if you had just slowed down like everybody else and not just rev up. You know, take your time. An intersection is coming up. Take your time. Be mindful. Be vigilant. Brothers and sisters, be vigilant in that regard. Talking about being vigilant, brothers and sisters. There was a video circulating of a boy dancing with, he thought it was a girl. But he did not know that was a man, brothers and sisters. That was an anti-man right there until he frightened. He couldn't believe himself. My brother, you have to go and sit on ashes and dissect the kind of sickness. Boy, that is truly something else right there. The Remarkable boy. Why? Guys, some things in life I just cannot understand. I cannot understand. You're a man. Why you doing that for? What? But then again, I can think of a number of reasons, brothers and sisters. One, most likely he did not have a father figure in his household. That's most likely it, brothers and sisters. When you look at these individuals, the original set of individuals, not the confusing and indoctrination individuals that make you think, oh, you probably dead because you can't get a man or because you can't get a woman, so you think you have to go the other way. Brothers and sisters, you have to think logically. People who used to suffer with these kind of things they usually did not have father figures or proper father figures in their lives. Most of these individuals that end up being like this, they don't have proper father figures in their lives, brothers and sisters. So they end up being chaotic. This is why I always tell fellas, if you know you have it, do DNA test, do your DNA test, of course. But if you know, brothers and sisters, that the little one is yours, make sure you are very much involved in your little one's life. Your little one becoming good, productive citizens in society is largely due to your involvement. Yes, mothers have a wonderful part to play. Don't get me wrong, mothers are definitely powerful, but there's nothing like a father, brothers and sisters. There's nothing in this world. I see sometimes mothers want to say, oh, I need to get my Father's Day gift on Father's Day. No, you're a mother. You can never do what a father does. It is impossible to do such a thing. Even though you might think, because, for whatever reason, maybe you hit the man or the man, you was a deadbeat and, whatever reason it is, brothers and sisters, when it comes down to the situation, most of these individuals who end up doing these things, they don't have a proper father figure. This is why it's vital that you play a serious role in your little one's life. Their future is dependent on your involvement with them. So I think that is vital right there. So fellas out there, keep in mind, just because they have short pants, behave yourself. You know, just because they have short pants, brothers and sisters, you will frighten like uncle and try to run away. They see you, they catch you on camera, and look, the anti-man looking to chase you down, or you're in problem. And when anti-man get up, you're not there again. Anti-man going to look to chase you down because he want to finish his dancing. So yourself, you in a conundrum right there. He probably looking to go and find your number. Run, buddy, run. But you just like to jump on what? Behave all yourself. Take your time, but take it easy. Next thing you end up, you end up dancing with man. Thinking you use the shutter on camera, only to realize there's a man you're dancing with. Let me go be frightened. Be frightening me. Because, sir, I myself, if I is you, well, I'll never be you, born that. But if I hypothetically was you, I do never going out again. I would never go out. Born that, you know, born that, brothers and sisters. So of course, as indicated, what has happened in Dominica, brothers and sisters, minimum wage gets 0. We heard that the minister, what is the person in charge of the unions? I forget his name. I seen his face in, but I forget his name. That individual right there had a meeting about, you know, raises and this kind of things there. What has materialized as a result of this? Nothing. Guys, what has materialized as a result of it? Not in March, no, that meeting was. That in March it was, brothers and sisters. So why has nothing happened? This meeting was just to say, well, let's have a meeting and that's it. To the point where they ended up kicking out one of the informants, the spies, you know. So they kick out the spies, and what has happened? Nothing has happened. Well, such is life.
No, I don't have a problem with all you and hate all you for legalizing all the buggery, but I hope all you don't hate me for the truth. Watch the Brazilians, they don't want to move the creator and having cross and...
Yep, that's true. And the flood does came and wiped them out.
Carrying cross and beating them. What happened when the wrath of the creator do fall on them? Let's forget Dominica that...
Boy, that as he said that day, I remember seeing the footage. That was nothing simple, no? Man making mockery of God, boy. Man making mockery of God and carrying cross and all kind of thing, making mockery. It didn't take too long, brothers and sisters. A flood does pass over. Boy, you mad. Making mockery of the creator, I see. Making mockery of the creators.
Legalize buggery now. You never see no country.
First of all, buggery not legal, eh? It is, they just remove it from the understanding that, you know, the punishment for it might have been very harsh, so to speak, unconstitutional. So I think they need to curtail it to that point. Hopefully they don't just say, oh, let anti-man reign free, let them prance like swan. Hopefully that is not the case.
In the world that legalized buggery before Dominica, you never see no wrath of God fall on them, man.
Yep. Everywhere that anti-man stuff has been legalized, brothers, every single where it has been legalized. You know what's happened? The country has fallen. And if you look at society, brothers and sisters, every single time that society is falling, you know what tends to happen? I mean, look at the United States. There's a high focus on sex and gender. You can Google it yourself, brothers and sisters. Every time, just before society falls, there's a high focus on sex and gender. And the countries that are actually keeping with the normal laws of nature and of God, they are the ones striving and elevating. I mean, if you're blind and you cannot see what is happening in this world right now, then you're really not in it. You're really not in it. So he's right. No society that has allowed this anti-manness to come about has went forward. None.
Not one of...
Look at the Muslim nations. They don't allow these things to happen. And they are striving, brothers and sisters. America has allowed it to happen. America falling. Canada falling. Europe falling. I mean...
Them never. You check me, man.
Humans have a problem of learning, you know. That is the problem there. Anyways, let's continue.
Okay. So now, watch the buggery world. In the buggery world, them man are playing woman. They up front, they showing up themselves. But them man are bugging them, they hiding. You never see God face, huh? But you see Jesus face already. You know how much You already see how many faces of Jesus. You check me? Well, Jesus is the woman. You hear me, Timal? And God is the man. And in secret. You hear me? Yeah, Jesus and God. Two.
I don't know what on earth Timal saying. What on earth? What? I don't know what on earth Timal. Timal, you lose me for the first time. You lose me for the first time. I think he's saying about what? Let me go back.
Them man are playing woman. They up front. They showing up
Oh,
themselves.
the people that are hiding and this kind of things. I was hearing people say about people are hiding and so forth. Brothers and sisters, so you mean to tell me there are 8 billion people in this world? Let's say half. Well, they say there are two. So there's a third of men. So third would be like 2.5, right? Give or take, more or less. 2.5 billion men in this world, and it's about what 1% of these people are anti-man. So you're telling me that the 1% of well, it's less than that, but the 1% of anti-man that is wrong. You have a set of people who are hiding, so it more than 1%. Why do people always say? I hear women saying that people always pretending. They are pretenders, you know. Don't get me wrong, they are definitely pretenders, but when it comes down to the anti-man world, fellas not just going out there and bull people. Fellas not just going out there and just bull people. The way they're saying it, brothers, is it's like half the population does. Why all this specially, boy? Especially half the population that's out there that's going crazy. Guys, I highly doubt that is the case right there. I think there might be a few, yes. Some people, you know, pretending to be ninja, and you know, I remember seeing a video of Janet Jackson and the partner, and she asking him why eating, and that was kind of interesting right there. But on the basis of this whole thing right there, brothers and sisters, people who are hiding and those kind of things there, I would say come out. I wouldn't say come out, no, brother. Stay hidden. Go to therapy and change your dirty ways. That is what I would tell them, brothers and sisters. Stay hidden and change your dirty, nasty ways. Seek the Creator. Sometimes the only person that can actually help you is the Creator himself. You know why? Because he's the one that make you. So when you come in and say, oh, you pretending that is me. No, brothers, that's not you. That is corruption and perversion right there. Change your dirty ways. You see me? Anyway, brothers and sisters, I do well above my time already. What are your thoughts on this whole situation right there? Leave your thoughts in the comment box below, guys. And what do you think will happen with the anti-man business? Let me see.
Never expect wrath of God to follow country and legalizing buggery, boy.
That's true.
You hear me, Timal? Because that is their world, boy. Their mad world. You hear me, Timal? Selassie, the Messiah was crucified in Golgotha in Jerusalem and returned. You hear me, Timal? Selassie, the written Messiah.
Well, Selassie is not the written Messiah. Selassie himself was giving kudos to Yeshua. Okay, so I think you lose us there. Okay, but what you said about societies that accepting these things, they tend to fall. Yes, that has been, you know, a factual history. Okay, Selassie is not the Messiah that come back. He say he's not the Messiah. You know, he says that. You know, over telling black people, hey, I'm not. Yeah, and you should worship Yeshua, Jesus, you know. Anyways, that's another story right there. Tell me your thoughts in that regard, brothers and sisters. Leave your thoughts in the comment box below, guys. And of course, don't forget to check out the previous reaction I did on the BrBpTV YouTube platform. That link will be the first comment in the comment box below, guys. And of course, don't forget to click the thumbs up button, click the like button, brothers and sisters. I would appreciate that. And subscribe, turn on that post notification. I said that really fast, but subscribe and turn on that post notifications, so you pretty much get the latest vibrations when they tend to come through right there. And it's about Mystelics on this here. Mystelics Reacts. Remember, guys, be real, salute the king, be positive.